Hello again, Ian Stokey with Mastermind Games, back with the Crossroads 7 from Malifaux, this time Pride, 09092 Golden Skin, and I'm only going to be able to do one color right this minute, but name Pride pretty much says it all about him. I mean, it all does with the Crossroads 7, but in his case, he assumes he's convinced himself he is the best at everything out there. No one can beat him, period. And in the Through the Breach encounter included with the set, you're butting heads with Pride, trying to steal or win his guitar at the behest of Envy. And it says in the flavor text, anytime he loses, he just figures he felt he owed you. But the sheer arrogance of him brings to mind the most annoying aspects of celebrities when their ego outplaces their talents. Outpaces, not outplaces. That's, oh boy. Trying not to butcher the English language, but I am tired and I am surrounded by so-called native English speakers who barely speak any coherent language at work, so And I'm fairly convinced Pride is based off a specific celebrity musician, but I cannot put my finger on who. But regardless, that's it until this paint dries. Right. I think we're going to start on the hair next with Rainy Gray 09038. I found this is a decent way to start black hair, which I think is the direction I want to go in. I am going to switch to a detail brush, though, where I end up putting it. There we go. I'll get his facial hair first, long mustache, goatee, then thick mane that brings to mind a 70s actress called Farrah Fawcett that was very popular. Back then, at least, her hair was. I collect low-budget B-grade movies because my favorite show is Mystery Science Theater 3000, and there are a lot of movies made in the 70s with the same hairstyle. That and the big Burt Reynolds style mustache. There's another name for that kind of mustache too. I'd rather not say on a video I intend for any audience, or rather audience of any age, so we'll just leave it at that. Alright. Then find the right shade. Here we go. Templar Blue 09056 is a good denim color. Now, the thing about Malifaux takes a lot of the characters from literature and pop culture, so Samus the Mad Hatter is based off the character of the same name from Alice in Wonderland. Pandora is based on the same character from Greek mythology. And Sue is based off country legend Johnny Cash. You won't see that model painted here on this channel because I already have one, so... Now... Okay, had to think for a minute. Deep Red 09002. I was either going to go with black hat and vest with... let me start over. I was going to go with either red hat and vest and black guitar or black hat and vest and red guitar. And I'm going to do the latter. So, anyway, that said about Malifaux drawing from pop culture and literature and etc., it wouldn't surprise me if Pride really was based on a specific individual. But if he is, I can't place the face. Just being real careful not to nick his denim or his flesh tone here. We'll be picking out details on this guitar later, but okay. A little bit of the red got into his stomach. I'll just dilute that a bit. Soak up, and there we go. And I'm gonna have to let that touch up here. I'm gonna have to let that dry before moving on, but it's a really good start to him. Alright, next up, did I grab the wrong? I grabbed the wrong thing. Alright, we'll improvise then. Oiled leather 09110. Pulled the wrong color out of my storage boxes, so okay. We'll just do this one next, and I'll fix it later. That's fine. It happens. So it's going to go on this bag, slung over his shoulder. Let's see here. There we go. Or no, it's a, it's supposed to be a strap to secure his guitar, I think. No, okay. I'm not quite sure what it's intended to be, I guess, is what in the end, so whatever. Pouch there. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. This goes splendid. Alright. And then his boots. And he does, yeah, extend well past the base, so some of these models do, so I've had to heavily improvise from time to time on how I do the basing. There's even been times where it's been necessary to start from scratch. Alright, and then Tarnished Steel 09206. And getting a few details on his guitar, on the sound box, tuning pegs. Okay, how did that go right? Alright. Well, it gets it down to 2, so I'm going to have to let that dry and move on a bit. color I forgot. Oh. Okay, last base coats. Dark Elf Skin 09164. So this is going on armbands, the hat, and the vest. Well, based on that thumping, I can only conclude that my neighbors were up early today, which is surprising because they didn't go to sleep till after midnight. It's a little tricky on figuring out where this seam is between the vest and his body, but his chest, but I think I got it. I'll get this little tail ornament. I have no idea what it's supposed to really be, but that can loosen up on the rest of the hat now. And Shield Brown 09161. Use a larger brush for this and just try not to hit his boots. And that's base coats. Shading now, starting with Blackened Steel 09205. Then Ruddy Leather 09109. If I can get my bottle shut. About half paint, half water, diluting it to a wash. And I just realized this strap goes around his back like this, so alright, we'll patch it up this way. It'll be okay. Alright, take a little risk here. Dark Elf Shadow 09163. I will go ahead and shade the interior of the vest, but I won't highlight it. Being careful not to nick anything I don't want to in this stage. I think I can go ahead and take one more gamble here. Let's see. Breonne Blue 09055. Just plugged up. Alright, well that worked. That's just going to leave the hair, the skin, the guitar, and the bass. So, not too bad. Okay. Pure Black 09037. This will go on the hair. Now to shade with Pure Black, you will need to dilute it more than usual. At least 3 parts water to 1 part paint. 2 to 3 parts water, 1 part paint, maybe as high as 4. This is a tricky. If you don't dilute it enough, it will obscure the details underneath without actually doing what you need it to do. Or no, it will obscure the details under the details in the end. I am once again trying to use 5 words when I need 1. I just realized Pride has the same facial hair as Colonel Sanders. Alright. Now, deep or red brick 09001. I'll have to wait for that black and yeah, actually I'll have to wait for all this to dry completely before I move on to the skin tone. Here we go. I'll go ahead and do the wood as well. So Woodstain Brown 09160. Okay, now that just needs to dry for a bit. Alright, Golden Shadow 09091. That should be enough. On shading, a tiny dot like that right there is all you need. Gonna take care not to get his mustache with this. I do want a bit on the lip though. Okay. Once that dries, I can get the eyes and start highlighting. Okay, shading's all dry, so pure white 09039. This will be a little tricky. Tiny dot. Each eye, and this is particularly tricky because it's got his hat brim pulled low over them. Give that a second to dry. Pure black 09037, only just a tiny dot right this minute. I'm not using any water on this one, just carefully dot in some pupils. Not bad. Not too bad. Made him a little... Wound up giving him a lazy eye somehow, but that's is what it is. Now, golden highlight 09093. Highlights always end up going quicker than the shading and base coats. Rubbing most of the paint out on a paper towel. Lightly dusting the areas to be affected, so trying to get the nose especially. Going against any raised edges. I wound up nicking the jacket by mistake. That's fine. It'll get sorted out when I highlight that. It's getting highlighted right now, in fact. So Dark Elf highlight 09165. Concerning myself with the most readily visible surfaces, so I won't be doing the underside of the jacket. It's weird. Tail decoration. Refresh your paint as needed. I'll take a little more pure black. It's getting a little jumpy. I'm hearing the noises my computer makes when it starts dropping frames again. I still don't know what the underlying cause of that is. I'm very interested in figuring it out so I can fix it. There we go. You want ragged feathered brushes for this step. They don't really sell them like this, but your brushes will get like this eventually. So it's a reason to hang on to them as long as possible. Seems to be a bit too much gray, so maybe I didn't go heavy enough on the shade here, but it's alright. Now, burnt orange 09111, I think. Which is plugged up. This particular bottle has given me a lot of trouble. Spraying out way too erratically, which just wastes paint, and that alone is reason to feel frustration. Again, putting my focus on the most readily visible areas. Blood Red 09003. Gonna focus mostly on the sound box. Get the back of the neck there. It's not bad. And True Silver 09207. Ashen Blue 09057. Making sure to go against the ridges and the wrinkles in the jeans. Helps the paint catch better and really will make them pop. And Driftwood Brown 09162. This one's unfortunately almost gone. And I'll have to go online to get it replaced now. Again, this basing is just custom sculpted. I just did that before gluing on the model. Where is my? There it is. Switching to a flathead brush and taking pure black again, which is again 09037. Typically round brushes are your go-to for just about everything, but I find a flathead more convenient for this part, which is just ringing the base, or the edge of it anyway. Oh yeah, and nominally I don't think I've actually mentioned it, Pride's inherent faction is Outcast. Is Outcasts, so... Okay. And there we go. Let's clean up the brush there. And that is Pride, and now we're a little over halfway done with the Crossroads 7. 3 more videos. Until next time, I am Ian Stuckey with Mastermind Games, signing out. Come on, focus. Alright. It's not going to play nice, so... Again. Signing out.